Hello everyone, this is the Ghost Gamer here, and today we're going to be going over Starsector Mods. Today we're not going to be going over faction mods, we're just going to be going over utility or mega mods or whatnot. And as some of you guys know, there's a lot of mods in Starsector, so let's just jump right in. So first of all, you have Nexellerin, Nexerellen, I suppose, as someone did correct me earlier, but this is probably one of the most famous mods, and it adds 4x gameplay as well as quite a bit of other stuff, including mining. It is very, 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 very good, and if you don't like some of the settings and stuff, it's very easy to change everything in just, like Notepad++ or something like that. Boom. Now we have Virus Sector. Man, I hope I say that correctly. Virus Sector is another one of the mega mods, but personally, I like to view it as Nexellerin Plus because it does have a unique bounty system as well as a couple other things, but it also adds a lot of settings that are only turned on if you have Nexellerin on. So it adds mini factions that can colonize too. It enables new stars in Nexellerin. Yeah, it adds a couple new. Actually, no, this one doesn't add any new ships anymore because he took that out and moved it to another mod. But yeah, and it has some really really cool stuff. There's now some unique bounties if you have this on that will last all games. So there's kind of story mode bounties, as well as it has a new and improved bounty manager that does stuff with faction alignment and whatnot. Personally, my favorite thing about this is actually the upstart colonial factions for when I play with Nexellerin. But the bounty stuff is pretty nice too because it can give you a goal to work up towards. Like lots of times, I see Bobo the space pirate chilling out in a random sector, and he has a couple paragons, and I know that I want to build a big enough fleet to be able to take him out. So this is a pretty cool mod. Then we run into a couple of just mechanics mods, and this Lazy Lib, it's a utility mod, and it's just necessary for some of the other mods. Yeah, if you're using Nexellerin, you probably know about Lazy Lib. Then you have Magic Lib, and Magic Lib is necessary for a lot of the faction mods. I would definitely recommend downloading it. Just downloading it now as opposed to waiting. Because yeah, lots of stuff use it, and it also has really cool particle effects. And then here's another similar one, graphics lib, lots of factions use it. And then we get to another fun one, Virus Ship Pack. This actually used to be included in Virus Sector, but he split it out, and it adds a bunch of new ships. But what's really nice about this is very, very vanilla balanced. Probably some of the most vanilla balanced stuff I've seen. And the fact that lots of stuff is balanced around upper vanilla, so it's technically still within the scope of the game, but this is around mid vanilla, so it's pretty good, and it works with Nexellerin, and it does not require Virus Sector. But if you do enable it with Virus Sector, it enables additional content with it, because some of these are included with the unique bounties and stuff like that. So that stuff is all really cool. Then you have Speed Up, which might as well be one of my favorite mods of all time. And the fact that lots of times in battles you get really bogged down, and you're just cleaning up the ends of the enemy fleet, or even if you just don't want to fly at all and you just want the AI to take part of you. Well, what this does is enables you to press the middle mouse button down or hold Shift, and the game becomes 2 times faster. And oh my gosh, like when you're doing, a long playthrough and you're already a lot stronger than all the pirates just running around raiding your colonies, this is definitely a godsend. So that can get really, really tedious. Starships Legends. This is another really, really good mod, as I'm sure some of you guys have played like E4 and stuff like this. But I would definitely call this a flavor mod. Because it helps you, it really helps integrate you more into the game. What it does is it gives every single ship a bunch of different modifiable traits based off their combat performance and stuff like that. And it also makes, you can also go chat with people in bars, and then and they can be lost famous derelicts and stuff like that, and find new ships, and like it just adds so many good features that it's like it's not something that's super huge, but it's something that you can definitely notice. And so like if you continuously if you're running capital and you've been running it the entire game, it and by capital, I don't mean the capital class ship. I just mean like as your ship you're piloting, it gives you incentives to keep using that ship because you'll have collected a lot of different bonuses, and just because you're probably a pretty good pilot on it. Um, and there can also be malices for performing badly. Um, but man, I cannot overstate how much I absolutely love this mod. Uh, I did. It generates combat reports after every combat, and then you can see like the percentage of damage everything does. So even if you don't super care about like all the different notable traits and stuff like that, which to be fair, individually they're not super big, but they definitely do build up, especially if you have like positive mods on all your ships. Um, oh yeah, but what I was going with that is like then you can the combat reports you can at least tell how effective each one of your ships are, and so like if you've been overvaluing some of your like shepherds or whatnot, and then you realize they actually don't do any damage to the enemy, um, then you'll be able to tell that in the combat report. Unknown Skies is pretty cool mod. Basically, what it does is it expands the number of planets and planet mods you'll find while exploring. I've definitely run into some really cool ones. Well, like they'll have cracked habdomes and stuff like that. Um, I guess I don't actually want to spoil too much about all the different ones, and I'll let you guys figure them out. But it's definitely a blast. I was actually gonna say that this mod also adds crystal resource, but that is not true. That's a different mod. Um, yeah, but very very fun. Well, I shouldn't say very very fun, but it's definitely nice. Lots of times when you're exploring a lot, finding a place to settle down, it can get a little bit samey. This definitely adds some variety, so that's definitely why I play with it. Oh, and I guess the last one we do is the version checker, and this just helps you keep all your different mods up to date because it'll check what mods you have downloaded, and then it'll check what ones you have, what ones are updated, and then you can just download them. It's not a very fun, exciting, or sexy mod, but it is definitely a useful utility. Uh, anyway, thank you guys all for listening. Feel free to comment on any kind of videos that you want. It doesn't even have to be for Starsector. I do play other games, but I would prefer, like strategy, grand strategy, at least in that kind of genre, or even in, like the Mountain Blade, kind of genre. Because I guess this isn't, lots of people wouldn't consider this, well, I don't know, lots of people consider this like a strategic RPG or something like that. But I definitely count it in the strategy genre, so that's me. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want me to cover anything, just let me know. Also, please comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. See ya.